The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Utah's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route route runner. He can catch the football, and then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Utes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Just what they were looking for to getting this drive rolling there out to the 35. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Utes have their offense in high gear. From the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. The Utes will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So Houston's offense will try to get something going with their first possession.
Look at that. I didn't even know my running back was going for the Heisman. Look at that. 2 years in a row, got a player going for Heisman.
To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm.
People don't lose their mouth. Wide receiver like a brand exposure. Come on, man. 2nd year in a row, got a player going for Heisman.
Get that tackle for loss. Wow.
Looking to throw, it's Wegman. The short hands, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The inside handoff. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. They'll run the sneak for it. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
With the catch, it's Williams. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for room, it's Alexander. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Wegman. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Making side adjustments here. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. They'll get him stopped just
That's not a touchdown.
Zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. Makes his man miss. Down across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, no.
He's brought down, but there's a
Oh, I actually hit the quarterback.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Some
what you thought he was
running
going?
there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Utes are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And he's...
That just blew you. Speaking of that, I wonder why. Is the stream still up? Okay, it's still up.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Utah Utes offense will get the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. There he goes. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
He was at 7.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle.
How did this win the wall?
He's got space. They get him stopped, but the big...
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Utes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gonna run it. It's Bray. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
10th play of the drive coming up, at this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yes.
A missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Cougars offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here's the handoff. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Finds a tight end. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got it set up on the outside. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He makes a catch. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. Off play action. Going for it all.
Oh, thank God.
The ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to them. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Complete downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game.
Watch him.
Running it, though, very difficult.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it. And takes off and barely gets enough.
Touchdown, Utah! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The run from the shotgun. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides to the back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Finds his man. It's Alexander. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Alexander. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Moving away from pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Okay.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, Lord, he dropped the ball.
Didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Quickly complete. The Utes will keep this drive going. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks the tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. He's going to let it go. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. The Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Houston offense once again. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that they can win this game.
The sure hands, it's Sanford. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. And they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
That was safe. That means yards.
For about 3 yards to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Gets it out fast.
That's not.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go jumbo package. 3 tight ends set on 3rd and goal. He'll go to the sneak. Sneaks it in.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about those running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knock it right down the middle. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff to the lone back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Taking it the other way.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was in press? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They give him the rock again on 2nd.
But how is that not a touchdown? What in the world?
Close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped in just short.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet.
Sneak gets it done.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fakes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanzas. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too.
Oh, my God. We got to get this stop right here.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. He's looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with the stop on the two-point conversion to hold on to their lead. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Sanford. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And the Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Jesus, man.
Stuck in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Pulls it in, it's Sanford. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. They want that clock to run. Past the first down marker and still running. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
These situations are preached so much.
I just gotta hope it ain't no injury timeouts now.
Understanding circumstances, they are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Back to pass on second down. The clock winds down with a 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the
There we go. Oh, 4 minutes.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Just need a push of a few inches here on fourth down from the 20. He'll sneak it.
That's game.
Houston getting set, looking at first and 10. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a